here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied by some...
Hey, Chop's got everything you need.
Whether
We're
they
sucking
planned
down
to
a lot of
annex
rats
the
sticking around
location
here.
or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree that fewer super mutants running around isn't a bad thing. Ladies, I bet every one of you out there knows a man like the one Betty Hutton sings about. He's a demon, he's a devil, he's a doll.
Couldn't take long. House.
Sweet.
Yes! Let the blood flow! That's one way to get the coolant pumping. Smarter than this. Now, watch this. I'll be doing the world a service. Here it comes! Get it for it now! gone for good?
Oh, will you get around my neck?
Good riddance.
Out there.
What's that?
That was Tex Beneke.
Damn! Something out there.
You can't hide forever!
Non-stop music and
Doing that
all
much
the
good.
latest
Someone
news.
there?
This is Diamond City Radio.
I can smell you out
Ruminating
there,
on second
little
chance.
sneak! You're here! You're here! Stop hiding! No! Ah! I knew it! Got a chip! Damn.
Yes.
For it now.
How's the tech recovery going? Find it yet? Here it is, and still in good shape, too. Here, there's still plenty of undiscovered tech out. Let me know if you think you can handle another run.
Can't do it right now.
Understood. You know where to find me when you're ready.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face from going one-on-one with a Deathclaw.
Tex Beneke, folks. about the Commonwealth.
I'd like to trade some items. Hey. Just wanted to trade a few things.
You're from the Commonwealth, right?
I want to trade a few things.
Is that a Pip-Boy? I've heard about those.
Someone there?
That's it.
Now you got a problem. Clear. Run it, outsider! Anything I can lug for you?
Nice.
Billie Holiday, folks. Coming at you almost live from Diamond City. I'm your host, Travis Lonely Miles. And this is Diamond City Radio. Next up is Cole Porter with Anything Goes. Maybe not the best way to live your life, but you get the idea.
it ain't one of my favorite customers. What can I do you for?
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
Hey,
I'll see what I... I can do.
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again. Old long.
Don't mean anything by
Bah.
it, bitch.
He is a small
Captain
child.
Avery said you can get me to Acadia?
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. The last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah! This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you got still won't be easy. He's on the real one.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me. Let's head out of town. Acadia's above the fog line on the
Enjoyed
mountain.
that last number.
It's a bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes
I never
foul
met someone
as
that
sin,
did the captain's dance.
but it'll help. We
Time for yet another slice of news from the Commonwealth, folks. Are you familiar with the old sailing ship stranded on top of a building downtown?
need to move through the main drag. Old Mountain Trail is
Reports
where
from the
we're.
area suggest it'd be a good idea to avoid the ship at all
The
costs.
fog ain't like nothing
Now,
you've seen in the
believe it or
Commonwealth.
You'll
Mainlanders
have
think a
shift your
dose of
game
Radaway
much,
is all you need.
much higher. You heard it here. The ship somehow managed
See, the
to
fog's
become
into a number
airborne
on
and
you.
lodged
Get
itself
you all
in a
turned
different
around.
building downtown.
There's something in your brain.
How?
Trappers were
Why?
mean to begin with, but
I
now-
suggest you just roll with it, folks. It's crazy, but it's true. Still got City Radio for all the latest news, no matter how weird. Handgun safety is an important issue here in Diamond City. Here's Bing Crosby's take on it with Pistol Packin' Mama.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Unless you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
There's
Found you!
we blow everything extra meat on the island. Still got a ways to go. Hear that? Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear, but you never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. We ain't alone here.
Got you!
Your funeral.
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. Count the ammo and see what's left.
Hold there. stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we...
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those, too?
Sounds like none of my business.
Lucky for you.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now. And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right. But I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain, above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know, Nick?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you,
What's happening in the Commonwealth?
they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Ah, I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We'll talk later. This is a lot to take in.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
How would I even know?
I'm afraid if you're looking for some biological test we can do, there isn't any. None that aren't fatal. Instead, you have to look for the signs, holes in someone's memory, feelings of unexplained isolation, odd dreams. But ultimately, you have to decide for yourself. What do you believe? Have you ever questioned your humanity?
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean. And... well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here, whatever you decide is true for yourself.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase, and I'm sure you're eager to talk to Kasumi. She's usually working down below. Is there anything else you need from me?
I'm part of a group that helps synths. A railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
I didn't come to argue. I just wanted you to know we're out there, helping your people.
I know. I'm sorry. It's easy for me to worry about our ideals while I'm so far away from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Can I help you with anything else?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
I've been thinking about how things went down with Linda. I never properly thanked you for that.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough.
I'm glad I could help. It seems like it meant a lot to you.
You don't know the half of it. Winter was it. The only reminder left of the original Nick Valentine. The last bit of his business settled. Not sure how I feel.
Don't you see, Nick? You're finally free. There is no other Nick anymore. Just you.
I wish it was that easy. But it's not. Because I was Nick Valentine. I had his memories, his fears, all that poor bastard's hope. I remember getting the call to head to some lab in Cambridge to get that neurotrans whatever. And the next thing I know, I'm in a trash heap. My family, my home, my entire life gone. Then I discover all those things that they weren't even mine. Everything I ever was belonged to Nick. I'd hoped with Winter gone, the last hint of that old world snuffed out, I could finally be free. Being out here with you, what I finally realized after all this time was that taking down Winter, it wasn't about Nick or Jenny or even you or me. It was about justice, about doing what's right. And that act of goodness, that's ours. All the good we've done, that's ours, and ours alone. And even if that's the only thing in this world that I can ever claim as mine, not Nick's, not the Institute's, but mine, then I can die happy. And none of it would have ever happened if it weren't for you. I'm not sure I'll ever be able to thank you for that.
You don't have to, Nick. We're friends. This is what friends do.
You can't stop being noble now, can you? Well, come on then. We're not helping anyone standing around here.
From everything I've heard, it was no small feat to get that back under their control. There's some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever in the Commonwealth might need them. That's good to hear, don't you think? Now let's hear from Bob Crosby.
Only opens with a key.
This is a favorite of yours, truly. It reminds me that life is as happy as you're willing to make.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Seems like he's lucky to have you helping.
Thank you. That's very kind.
If there's anything I can do to...
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. There's a boat along the coast of the island. The boat never finished the trip, you see. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So...
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what.
Sure. How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
I'll find out what I can.
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Quaint. With sort of an old world, burn it to the ground and salt the earth kind of charm.
Interesting. Of course, it was already burned to the ground once. I'm not sure attempting that again would yield much. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it, and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
I'd like to help you with your research.
Oh, well, that's thoughtful of you. Okay. What can we have you do? There's a flower native to this island, a species of the genus Aster, that has survived remarkably well. It doesn't quite have the brilliance of color that I understand it once did. Before the war. I'm personally rather fond of them, but lately have been investigating secondary chemical properties they possess. If you could bring me additional samples, it would speed up my research. I can offer you a meager amount of caps, if that makes...
I have some flowers.
I'm sorry, is this a joke? Can I help you?
Hey.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah.
Is that so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's do some business.
That, bless her heart, was Skeeter Davis.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of Public Occurrences.
You building a collection or something?
Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living
Acadia may not look like much from the outside,
very serious,
but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was
The
expecting.
mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is...
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
No, I guess. But between
I'm sorry to hear that you suffered.
Thanks, but it doesn't matter now. I'm here, and I'm safe. And I'm never leaving. I'll see you around, okay?
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home. I'm afraid Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but...
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind one.
Oh no. I'm sure I'll see you around.
Ugh. Circuitry is completely...
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
I'm a detective. I was hired to find you.
You're a what? You came all this way... for me?
You left without telling your folks why. You must have known they'd be worried.
Look, my mom and dad... I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right. I'm listening.
Okay. Where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
We should get to the bottom of this. If Dima is putting on an act, we need to know.
I'll help if I can, but that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I already found the key to that room.
You did? Great. Come back as soon as you found anything.
From one case to a new one. It's never easy for us, is it?
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside. It's all some of us have got. It's...
Hey, Dima.
What can I do for you?
Kasumi says she's seen parts of your memories. Death projections. For Far Harbor and the center of the island.
That's unfortunate. She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
Just a handy reference, huh? Expect us to just take your word on it?
If this thing involves the whole island, then you need help. I can be your problem solver if you let me in.
I suppose there's something to be said about refusing help, even when it's offered and you're in need. There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island, shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new Confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side. I left behind something very important in that submarine base I gave them.
Dima's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after Dima's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
I see. So what can I do to help?
If you're willing to retrieve what I've lost and bring my memories back to me, then we'd all be one step closer to solving this conflict without bloodshed.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
Then, once you get to the memory banks, you'll have to use a special program Dima and I have been working on to break through the security systems.
It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the Children of Atom at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
You just heard Undecided by Ella Fitzgerald.
You want to buy something or what?
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the Children of Atom. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the Children of Atom will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories? Do you have a way in? Into his memories?
Very own superhero in the form.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure out things from there.
Good luck.
so long as you're carrying it. Hey, lend you a hand with that terminal? All you gotta do is ask.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Good plan. Goodness. They've got this locked down tighter than I... All right. Let's try a slightly different approach. Let's see about this.
Got it.
Sorry. Can't find it.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
If it weren't for Dima, most of us would probably be dead.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look. New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you. Look. I'm not anybody worth...
Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well...
You want to buy something or what?
Hell yeah.
You want to buy something or what?
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't touch everything, okay?
Heads up.
I'm listening.
That's a great one, isn't it? Orange-colored sky by Nat King Cole.
Some other time, okay?
Acadia may not look like that from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Hey folks, time for some news. Though, actually, this time it's more addressing some rumors than news. I'm sure many of you have heard tales of the Railroad, a group working to free synths who are trying to escape the Institute. While
Acadia may not look like much from the outside,
they may,
but it's all some of us have got.
Be out there. If so, makes sense that they're keeping a low profile. It's a dangerous idea and is met by some very mixed reactions around the Commonwealth. I guess if you are out there, good luck not getting caught. Here he is, a hackin' and a whackin'. It's Butcher Pete.
Heads up.
What's the plan?
Look alive.
Here's what I've got.
Don't get too comfortable. The island's not a safe place. And stay on your toes.
by Cole Porter.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? We gotta run a diagnostic.
Diamond City Radio wouldn't be possible
Thanks.
without the
What I
help of
missed.
some wonderful businesses here.
Maybe someday more places in the world.
Commonwealth
will accept us
weaponry.
where we are.
It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Elton Britt is up next. Hard to imagine a time when carrying a Geiger counter was a positive thing, but...
That's so long as you're carrying it.
Would need the key.
Good. Playing hot.
Lights out for you. You're dead already.
Does it speak to you?
Here for trade?
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him.
Let's hope his grandma got the help she needed.
Can you tell me anything else? I'm gonna need more information than that if I'm gonna find the synth.
I wish I had more to give you.
Relax.
Sorry. Look, if you're really going after that synth, pretty sure he took the road south. And just be careful out there. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do.
Sure. Brooks?
Outbreak in there.
Looking for a bargain?
Yes, maybe it's a good thing.
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
It was evidently pretty serious. And of course, we can all empathize with what they're going through. I have seen reports of some fatalities, but my understanding is that things are now under control. So if you should happen to bump into someone from Vault 81, don't worry. They're probably not contagious. Now here's It's a Man by Betty Hunt.
Using that garbage is a quick way to end up in the hospital.
How can the bait shop help you?
Let's trade.
Here's what I got.
What? Oh, sorry. Just got my head full of what Dima was talking about.
Before I answer, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll keep. Don't worry. I just need to figure this all out.
It's hard to deny it, Nick. Similarities are pretty obvious.
I spent a long time wondering if the Institute had made any other prototypes. If I was just a failure, or they gave up, or just plain got bored. I always thought I was just more of their discarded trash. I never thought of the possibility that someone wanted me out. Helped me escape. There's got to be some kind of proof out there. What really happened between me and Dima? I'd appreciate it if we could keep an eye out.
Of course, Nick. We'll find something.
Thanks. I know we don't have much to go on. Just keep me in mind if you find something that might give us some answers.
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
I found Kasumi. She's safe and sound, but she won't think about coming back until I help with some problems up north.
Thank God she's all right. But she needs help. Please, do everything you can for her. Just make sure she comes home safely when it is over.
Hey there. Good to see you again. Have you been able to confirm those stories about a group of synths up north?
You heard right. I found a place called Acadia, full of synths.
I knew it. There was always talk of some place up north, but we couldn't ever verify it. Do they need our help? Can we...
What sort of help could the railroad offer?
We're stretched thin on supplies, but we could try and send them whatever we can spare. Beyond that, well, it'd be enough to know we have some place we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. So, what do you think?
They're not the most trusting folks. I'll talk to them and find out if there's anything they need.
Please do. It would be enough just to know we have some place we can send synths looking for a way out of the Commonwealth. Look, I'll head up north as soon as I can. If we can talk face to face with these synths, it's a good start. Thanks, Charmer. This could make a huge difference for us.
Look alive.
Just... I'm...
Oh,
Do what you gotta.
I need to be alone right now.
Yes?
That was Billie Holiday. The Minutemen are making waves in the Commonwealth, folks, and that's good news for all of us. The latest word is that they've retaken the castle, an old holdout of theirs from back in the day. From everything I've heard, it was no small feat to get that back under their control. There are some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop, I'm told the Minutemen will be in a better position to help whoever in the Commonwealth might need them. That's good to hear, don't you think? Next is Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons. I'll admit it, this pretty well summed me up. At least until recently.
The sun is setting.
I got word
Make
of a
sure
settlement
to
that
stay
needs our
warm.
help.
Now, where did I put my script? You need something, madame.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Never mind.
As you wish.
You point, and I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
The influx of data is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make little sense. I will work on this.
Getting late. Do my best work after dark, anyway.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. Doctor said I shot my liver.
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
Not right now.
Suit yourself.
Getting hungry. Sometimes strong not understand.
Hey, buddy.
Greetings, buddy. Care to wet your whistle? Or
I'll take a beer.
cold and refreshing?
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
We'd move
Is everything
faster.
all right?
Eyes on the road and off me arse.
Fresh flowers. What brighten this place up? Do you need something, madame? Humanity is so resilient.
There's
To
something you
cling to
need?
life despite
Since
all
you're
of
nothing
this,
but institute
it is
lackeys
the
in sheep's
duty of us
clothing.
all to further that survival.
I really should study my lines. We put on some wonderful radio hits. You should listen sometime.
enjoyed that last number.
Fresh shipment.
What the hell is a Sith?
All your
Mariner.
Time for yet another
You ain't
slice
on.
of news from the
You ain't long
Commonwealth,
for this
folks.
world.
There's a foul
Are you
wind.
familiar with the old sailing
Mark my
ship
words.
stranded on top of a building downtown? Reports from the area suggest it'd be a good idea to avoid the ship at all costs. Now, believe it or not, you'll have to shift your gaze
boy doesn't
much,
sound pleased.
much higher.
Let's say we get out of here.
You heard it here. The ship somehow managed to become airborne and lodged itself in a different building downtown. How? Why? I suggest you just roll with it, folks. It's crazy, but it's true. Keep it tuned to Diamond City Radio for all the latest news, no matter how weird. Travis Lonely Miles here, bringing you Warren Smith with Uranium Rock.
There's a trail of blood.
Fresh meat crawling in from the fog. Don't care if it's Mirelurk or man.
I'm not looking for trouble. I just need to find someone, a young man with white hair. You help me, I'll leave.
Yeah, we found him. One of the fog's creatures already attacked him. He was bleeding out, but, why waste the meat? Here, well, what's left? Take it. Now go. Don't come back.
This isn't...
Made us again.
Excuse me.
See you again,
Yes?
brother.
We got those storage drives you asked for.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Just the two? Really? I somehow thought there were 3.
I did notice a locked chest that I couldn't open. Maybe the last one was in there. Do you have the key?
Key? Chest? I'm afraid I don't know. You know what? This is fine. Just these 2 is fine. Well, you did your part, so I'll do mine. Thank you for recovering these.
Your missing synth was jumped by cannibal trappers. He didn't survive.
That poor bastard. That synth came here to live in peace, and we failed him in the worst way possible. It's my fault. I should have gone out there to meet him. Damn it all. I'm glad we were able to bring some closure to the matter.
Given the risks I took to find your synth,
I suppose that's a fair...
I've seen the resources you have here.
Fine. 300 caps.
If you ever want my help again?
I can do 400 caps, but that's as high. Thanks again for your help.
Proud of me, folks. Folks, I'd like to take a moment for something a little more personal than usual. As I'm sure you know all too well, I haven't always been the best at this job. Hey, let's face it, I've been pretty terrible. Thanks to the efforts of a few of my friends, I've decided to change how I look at things, how I live my life. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank the Vault Dweller for lending me a hand. I really do appreciate it. All right, folks, that's enough sentiment from me for one day. Let's get it on back to the music, shall we? Up next is Connie Allen. Here's Rocket 69.
Someone's coming.
Not exactly subtle now.
Yes, we're not alone.
What to you? I see. I see it!
Not getting anywhere till you toss something.
Hey.
Go ahead. Ed.
Nice.
Good. Fun that way.
Richter, please, you can't do this.
We've been
it's
loyal...
Grand Zealot to you, and your dedication is coming to doubt. You need to prove your faith. One of you may return to the fold. The other will return to Adam.
Richter, this is insane. You can't expect us to...
Will there be anything else?
That'll be all, sister.
Thank you, Grand Zealot.
You. What are you doing here? Did Far Harbor send you?
It's okay. I'm not from Far Harbor. I'm from the Commonwealth.
Quite the journey. So, explain to me what you're doing here. You come seeking a place among Adam's children?
I'm interested in joining. Sign me up.
Decisions of who may enter our family we leave to Adam.
All right.
Then let us hope he deems you fit. There is a small...
Uh-huh.
Winona Harris, folks. Let's hope his grandma got the help she needed. The smooth sound of Diamond City Radio. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a day. Protect yourself. Protect your family. This one's a long time staying to mine. It's way back home. Bye-bye.
Awful lot of rads around. Get out of here.
O-T-H-E-R. Mother? Could that be the password? Hell yeah.
Another bit of news from the world outside Diamond City. Folks, I'm going to tell you a little story about a boy named Billy. Now, Billy lives here in the Commonwealth and wasn't spared the harsh realities of that life any more than the rest of us. found himself separated from his family, and then he managed to run into the Vault Dweller. I'm happy to report that with the Vault Dweller's help, Billy was reunited with his family. Stories with happy endings don't come along all too often, so I hope this one put a smile on your face. I know it did for me. Keep it tuned here, folks, to Diamond City Radio. Steady, say goodbye to me. Stay with. He's a devil. He's a doll.
That's it. Got it. Hi there.
You're back. More than I expected. Did Adam reveal something to you?
I drank from the spring, and a woman led me to this icon. Does this mean something?
A woman? Led you to that icon? What woman? What did you see?
It was otherworldly. The woman, she was like a living shadow cloaked in mist.
Adam above. You really did see her. The Mother of the Fog. The Mother is a messenger from Adam. Acts as a guide to those important to his plans and the future of this family. She's the one who led the first of us to this place. And if she revealed herself to you, then I'd say the path he's laying for you is clear. If you are prepared to take the next step, then I believe there is a place for you among Adam's children.
Sure. I'm willing to learn.
Good. Head inside and present the icon to the High Confessor once his sermon is done. He'll be interested to see that. Once you've spoken with him, you should come see me. And here, some more. But know this. Welcome, sister.
They are doomed, brothers and sisters, and they know it. The people of Far Harbor need only peer out their windows to look upon the face of Adam. he himself, given form in holy fog. Yet no matter how inevitable Atom's reign in this land may be, they deny it. Scoff at us behind their condensers. Kill our missionaries. Slay those who only wish to bring them the light. No longer. After years of skulking in the shadows like whipped dogs,
for taste.
our purpose is clear. And I know the key to our victory lies within the nucleus itself. We will claim the secrets hidden away by that accursed robot. And with them, we will wipe Far Harbor from the island. Adam's veil will roll down its streets. Holy fog cleansing the land of their heresy. And when we are finally granted division, it will be as heroes. A new day dawns, brothers and sisters. Glory to Atom!
Glory to Adam!
Oh, please. Oh. Where? Please, leave me alone. Oh, sorry.
Ah, our family has gotten a little bigger. Welcome.
Shield me from those who would do me harm.
Excuse me.
Yeah? I mean, glory to Wait, you're the new convert. You happen to see Brother Devon, the sickly guy praying off by himself?
Sure, I saw Devon. Why do you ask?
See, Brother Devon, he's been on a fast, a long one. No food, only irradiated water. Most folks would say that's real admirable, giving yourself...
Sounds nuts to me.
Adam above, someone else. Look, me and Devon, we weren't born with Adam's blessing like everyone else around here. Rads, they hurt us. Now Devon thinks fasting and refusing meds till he dies is gonna get Adam to grant him some kind of revelation or something. I've tried talking to him, but he won't listen to me anymore, and everyone else in this place thinks what he's doing is a brilliant idea. I know we don't know each other, but if you could convince him to quit, got some stuff in it that could come in handy, even from... What do you say?
Okay, sure.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
Oh, yes. I know he will come. It will be... Holy Adam, from this spot, Is that you? Oh, holy... Oh, I'm...
Zealot Ware asked me to speak to you. He's...
Getting others to do his dirty work now, is he? Adam came to me.
And what exactly did Adam command?
That I need only wait for my saving grace. Jet has been my crutch for many years. One day, I was in the woods, polluting myself, when a figure strode from the sky before me. A verdant stag, wreathed in holy glow. It commanded me to return to the nucleus, and to leave behind my iniquities, and give myself fully to Adam. For my dedication, Adam would send another messenger.
Sure. I have good news. I am Atom's messenger, and I have come to free you from your shackles. There. Now, let's just keep this between us, okay?
You're the messenger? The shackles are gone? They are, aren't they? Oh, thank you. Thank you, your brilliance. And don't fear, messenger. I will keep your secret. Oh, Adam above, thank you. I can't believe it.
May have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor of hers. except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very
You did it.
conspicuously
Adam
disappeared.
above, you did it.
Word is, there's
Here,
no trace of
anytime
her
I
in my
brew a new
neighborhood.
batch, you can have some.
Unclear
And
this
if there's
time
anything
whether she
else I
actually
can do
pulled
for
off
you,
the job
you
she
let me
was
know.
rumored to have been plotting. Or, if
You mentioned before you're affected by radiation. Why would you choose to live in a place like this?
Sure beats where I came from. Before joining the family, I was a trapper. Lived with a nasty bunch out in the fog. Barely scraping by. Kind of place you slept with a knife under your pillow to make sure no one stole your food. But one day, out hunting, we stumbled upon High Confessor Tectus and his crew on their way to a pilgrimage. We surrounded them, took them captive. Figured we could ransom them back for some grub and ammo. I pulled guard duty, and me and the High Confessor get to talking. You can probably figure out what happened next.
Got any more of your brew?
Fresh out at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Didn't need anything at the moment.
All right, then. Take care of yourself.
Yes. Probably leave something behind.
Always believe. Yes. And continue to pray and lift ourselves up.
Watch over my brothers and sisters.
Hi there.
Ah, the latest addition to our little family. Welcome.
You don't sound so great. You all right?
Old wounds. Reminders of a wicked life.
What sort of wicked life?
I was a doctor in Far Harbor. I fell for a pious man. A man who has since abandoned us. We were chased from town by those upset with our union. I must have angered Adam as well, as he afflicted me with this.
I was hoping to pick up
all that I...
Pardon me.
Glory to Adam, sister. You must be the one Richter sent out to the spring. Don't appear you turned into a slobbering goon. So I'm guessing you had a favorable experience.
A woman. She guided me to a small shrine. The Grand Zealot said she was called the Mother of the Fog.
What? You saw the Mother of the... How did... I guess it's not our place to question the ways of Adam. If there is anything I or the other Zealots can do to serve, all you need to do is ask.
What are your duties here?
I am the Grand Zealot Second. It is my job to ensure the Zealots are fit for the conflict to come, against all those who offend Adam.
So you're a Zealot. What is that exactly?
We are defenders of Adam's faith, and guardians of the nucleus. Most were mercenaries or trappers before they finally came to Adam. Though Richter, apparently, was actually a soldier of some rank in his old life, if the rumors are true.
Adam ever grant you any visions?
Sort of. My parents were settlers. Tried to carve out a life for us in the fog. Moved us all out there when I was just a girl. Made do for a couple years. Adam's Veil hadn't claimed the whole of the island back then. But then came this storm. A rad storm. unlike anything the island had ever seen. Our little homestead didn't stand a chance. I was the only one to survive, thanks to my blessing. Adam's blessing. I wandered for days, living off whatever I could scrounge, drinking puddles and salt water, until I stumbled on a spring. The spring. The vision I had. It felt like it lasted for days. I was back in the storm, but I wasn't afraid. I was in control. When I finally came to, I was in Richter's arms. He carried me back here and raised me to serve Adam.
Nothing for now.
Remain vigilant.
Yes, I was right to wait. I was. It was all for the glory. The veil of Adam will purge the heretics from this land. We'll all be divided before Sister Mai finishes her work on the decontamination arches.
Excuse me.
Was wondering when I'd get to meet our newest member. I'm Sister Mai, and rumor has it, you happen to catch the Grand Zealot's, loyalty test too?
Loyalty test?
Yeah. We saw Richter leading those two outside. Only one came back right around the time you showed. Figured you were probably witness to...
Yeah, I saw it.
Look, it's a lesson worth learning now. Trust is a big deal and just stay on the High Confessor's good side, and now there's something not sure if the glow bothers you.
You mentioned scouring?
Oh, right. Well, most of us here, the glow doesn't harm us. But Adam's picky about sharing his blessing. We keep some anti-rad meds on hand for those in need. Most folks around here, High Confessor included, consider it kind of a penitence. Scour oneself and embrace the glow anew. So, did you want to bruise the good?
Was wondering if there was anything you needed help with.
Well, there is. I assume you saw the old rad decontamination arches on the way in. I've been trying to fix them for a while now, but I hit a snag. I need a pump regulator with some serious chemical shielding, industrial grade. And if any place on this island is going to have one, it's the Vimpop factory. The place is swarming with mutants. But if you're up...
What kind of reward?
For you risking life and limb for my pet project? I've got an old radium rifle I've been tinkering with. You bring the regulator back?
All right. I'll track down the pump regulator for you.
You will? Fantastic. Just watch your... So can I show you something?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Adam provides.
Billie Holiday, folks. Here's the latest word on what's happening in the Commonwealth, folks. Not content with sitting quietly at the airport, the Brotherhood continues to make waves. They've recently been seen cleaning up Fort Strong, formerly occupied by some very unpleasant civilians. When whether they planned to annex the location or just wanted to get rid of the neighbors, I couldn't say. Whatever their reasoning, I think we can all agree that fewer super mutants running around isn't a bad thing. Now we've got pistol packing mama from the record packing daddy named V. Crosby.
Can provide you with whatever arms you need tomorrow.
Pardon me.
Praise Adam, sister.
The heathen soul can only be made clean in Adam's fire.
Praise be to Adam for unshackling.
Past this point, you're in Adam's hands. Caution, sister. Last child who tried to claim the secrets within roused the guardians of the base. So unless you've been tasked by the High Confessor... Don't fear, sister. I expect our fallen brethren thought the same. But if you wish to put your...
Doing cartwheels too. Good to keep going. I don't sleep or read or anything like that. But if you need to, you do it.
Ah, there you are. I have a job for you.
I'm ready to serve, Grand Zealot.
There is a woman, one of our own. Or she was, but she's given herself over to something dark. The Confessor ordered Zealot Thiel to track her down, but now Gwyneth has begun profaning our holy sites with her. The High Confessor wants her found.
We can't try talking to her?
Won't lie. Sister Gwyneth was a good woman. But whatever's driven her to this lunacy, I'm not sure how much it's left behind. Regardless, the High Confessors decided her abandonment of Adam's too great a sin.
I'll find her, Grant.
Good. Speak to Zealot Thiel. Bring Adam's judgment.
Be respectful.
Hey.
You walk through
I'd heard whispers of a new convert. Welcome, sister. How does it feel to take your place among Adam's chosen?
More rads than I usually like.
You do not bear Adam's blessing. But I digress. You've been to Far Harbor, yes? Seen its barriers against Adam's holy fog? What would you do?
I'd reach out to them.
Do you not believe we...
Sounds like peace would be better for everyone.
For years, my predecessor begged for peace, while Far Harbor fortified their bastion of heresy. We tried to help them, to bring them Adam's light. But now that I am High Confessor, all Adam's foes, whether Far Harbor cowering behind their precious condensers, or that ancient robot hiding away his memories within our very home, they will come to recognize Adam. But it is only through unity that we can succeed. Adam, now.
I found this icon. The grand...
Is that the mother? So the whispers were true. You saw the mother of the fog. Many of Adam's children spend their whole lives wishing for such a boon. It would seem he expects great things from you, child.
Those memories you've been wanting to access?
You have? I can only imagine what you had, but understand that you are to bring... and be careful.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Yes? What is it, child?
I'd like to help the family. Is there anything I can do?
Eager. There is... My own inquiries have proven... fruit. I would have you investigate. Should you find proof of any heresy or
Right. You mentioned...
There is a relic, a sacred cowl, that I've been holding.
Consider it done.
Superb. Here. This is a chance to...
Thanks to Bob Crosby for that one.
If you see a light drifting untethered through the fog, run. The
You're
angler
tuned to
has
the
likely already
Commonwealth's
spotted you.
only respite from the tedium and desperation of post-apocalyptic life. Diamond City Radio. Next we'll hear Civilization by Danny Kaye.
Your Geiger counter doing cartwheels too?
No way to pick this.
If you're looking for the crypt, you took a wrong turn. My job to take you again. This still isn't the crypt.
You said it was your job to take care of this place?
The vessel, yes. One of the most powerful sources of glow on an island full of it. My job to make sure it's looked after. You get in the way of that, you'll have to answer to Adam.
What can you tell me about...
Never launched anything, if that's what you're asking. Never even made it out of the bay during the Great Division. All the better. Preserved it for us.
Great Division? What's that?
Adam's Great Division? 200 years ago, thousands, millions across the world, reborn in an instant. These days, we take the scenic route. Extended exposure to the glow. Long division, huh?
What about the sub's nukes? You can't use those?
Launch key's missing. System can't be hacked. Trust me, we've tried.
Why build a crypt in the sub? Don't you have the entire base?
Keeps our fallen brethren near his glow. Near their family. Only spotted child should spend eternity. A true honor. Denied to too many.
Why would someone be denied a place in the crypt?
You've been out there, right? This place. It's dangerous. Take a wrong turn in the fog? Sorry, brother. Lost to the family. Wandered too close to the wrong settlement. Lost to the family. Adam help you, you look at Tectus the wrong way.
You don't like Tectus, huh?
Who wouldn't? Man's a damn... that is, better not hear any rumors flying around. I didn't do anything wrong.
Why a child of Adam would live anywhere but the nucleus will... Confessor Martin begged Far Harbor for peace again and again. Now he's fled and left us with his mess.
Nothing more to say to you.
Sister Aubert, I found this note you penned about the High Confessor. Something like this could get you in a lot of trouble.
My note? My note? Listen, we can pretend this never happened.
And that, folks,
please.
Look, no matter what I do, you're not safe here. You need to leave, now.
Shit, you're right. Shit!
Now, folks, I'm sure you've all seen or heard.
We're sucking down a lot of rads sticking around here.
Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since possibly living among us, undetected. Very serious implications. Wouldn't you agree? The mayor's office has, of course, issued a statement denying the validity of the article, saying all is well in Diamond City. The mayor himself insists that the fears raised in the article are unfounded. Good to know, I guess. But between you and me, listeners, I'm gonna keep my eyes open just to be on the safe side.
Why do you think the citizens of Far
Well, never a dull moment here.
High Confessor.
Hello, my child. Was there something you require?
Here's one more tomorrow, folks.
I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
I found this note. Here.
Let me see. I knew. Here. For your loyalty. He is gone. I am your chosen. Thank you for your trust. Brilliant.
Have you dispensed Adam's judgment to Sister Gwyneth?
Far Harbor will burn in his righteous light.
Pardon me, Zealot Thiel?
Glory to Adam, sister. Did you need something?
The Grand Zealot sent me. Tell me what you can about Sister Gwyneth.
Very well, as I'm sure the Grand Zealot informed you. Gwyneth was once a devoted member of our order, though prone to strange moods. She was well liked by many. The Grand Zealot in particular seemed to have a fondness for her, at least until she turned her back on Holy Adam. It was my duty to find her. But Gwyneth was always clever. I'm ashamed to admit that I failed.
I'll find Sister Gwyneth.
Then by Adam's grace. You should begin by searching the holy sites.
Sister Mai.
You're back. Thanks again for being game to track.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here you go.
Hey.
Go on. On.
Hate to have to charge the faithful, but my supply...
Sure. Let's take a look.
You never know what you might need.
The vessel is breathtaking, is it not? A machine dedicated to spreading Adam's glow. Supposedly, Brother Devon had another message from Adam. Who knew our little family was so favored? Let his light guide you.